Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Hope you are doing extremely well, and this is your very own mask coder this side. So today the problem is find all triplets with zero sum. The problem is actually very understandable from the heading only. We have to find triplets. Triplets mean three, right? We have to find three numbers. Let's suppose the indices are I, J, K, right? With zero sum. That is, in a given array, right, I have to pick three elements whose sum is equals to 0, right? For example, in this particular question, if I pick out this element and this element, that is 0, -1 and 1, if I add them up, it will give rise to 0. So this is a valid triplet. Now for this, what I have to do is I have to return a vector of vector int, right? Now that means the indices are 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now this is one of my valid pairs, right? So I have to return 0, 1, 4, right? Similarly, if you see, if I try to pair up 2, -3 and 1, 2 plus -3 plus 1 will actually give me 0. That is the another triplet is second, third and fourth index. So 2, 3, 4, right? These are the only two pairs in this particular array which will return the sum as 0. So my answer is this, right? Now the question says that the order in which you return answer should also be sorted. That is, the elements inside this, that is 0, 1, 4, they should also appear in this fashion. That is, this inequality should hold, this inequality should hold, right? So I hope you're getting my point, right? Now moving on, what I'm trying to say is how to solve this problem, right? So the elements given to me were 0, -1, 2, -3 and 1, right? The indices given to this are 0, 1, 2, 3 and 4. The simple brute force approach. If you are watching this video, please recite it with me. What will I do? I will say I have created my answer, right? Now for I will go from 0 till n minus 1. Inside it, j will go from 0 till n, I plus 1, sorry, j will go from I plus 1 till n minus 1. Inside it, k will go from j plus 1 till n minus 1. Right? These are the three nested loops. Right? Why three nested loops? Because I want triplets. I want three values. Right? So these three nested loops will actually give me three pairs. Will actually give me all the triplets possible. Right? Now sum equals to ith, that is a of I, plus jth, that is a of j, plus kth, that is a of k. Now if sum equals to 0, add I, j, k to the answer. Now because of k is going from j plus 1 to n minus 1, j is going from I plus 1 to n minus 1, and I is going from 0 to n minus 1, this ijk is sorted, so I don't have to sort it again, right? This ijk is already sorted. Talking about the time complexity, it is very evident n, that is O of n cube, and not using any extra space. Time complexity is, or space complexity is O of 1. This is my time complexity, this is my space complexity. So we are already clear with the brute force approach, and I don't think that this requires much of your brain or much of your time, right? The problem is with the efficient solution, and believe me, efficient solution looks hard. Like you might try to figure out using threesome, etc., but threesome is not possible here. First discuss why threesome is not possible here, right? So values were 0, -1, 2, -3, 1, if I'm not wrong, right? These are the values, right? Now suppose for a different array, what will happen? 0, -1, 1, and sorry, 0, -1, -1, 2, -3, 1, 1. Suppose this is my array, right? Suppose this is my array. Let's forget the above one for a second, right? Those of you who do not know what the threesome problem is, please skip this part, because right now you will not be able to understand. But those of you who are able to understand what is a threesome problem and still not able to get why we are not solving this problem using threesome, please watch this, because this will really clear your doubt. Okay, so what happens in threesome is, what you do, these are the indices 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. First of all, for threesome, we need a sorted array. We need a sorted array. So that is why this array is not sorted, right? We will have to sort it. But if we will sort it, the indices of the elements will change. And if you remember in the answer, we have to return the indices. That is one of the problem. Many will say that what can we do is we can convert this array into some this type. 0, 0 as a pair, minus 1, 1 as a pair, minus 1, 2 as a pair, uh, 2, 3 as a pair, minus 3, 4 as a pair, 1, 1 as a pair, 1, 5 as a pair, and 1, 6 as a pair. Now, if you see, all the elements are stored with their respective indices. So, if we sort them, the elements will still account what were their original indices. Okay, agreed. First problem is solved, right? So after sorting, this will look something like uh, minus 1 1, minus 1 2. After that, sorry, it will be minus 3 4, then minus 1 1, then minus 1 2. After that, 0 0, followed by 1 5, 1 6, 2 3, right? Okay, sorted. Now, the problem is, you know that in threesome, what we will do? We will say the start from here, this will be my I position, start your j from here, start your k from here, calculate the sum. If the sum is equal to 0, add it, less than 0 then j plus plus, greater than 0 then k minus minus, right? Up until j is less than k, right? This is the inequality. I'm not teaching you threesome because this problem is not there. I'm only telling you why threesome is not applicable, believing that you already know what is the how do we solve the threesome problem, right? Okay, now I have a problem. I actually have a problem when my I will be here, right? My I is here, my j is here, right? And my k is here, right? Okay. Sum is minus 1, 2, right? Minus 1, 2. It will give me 0. You will add it. No problem. You will add it. Now if you see, minus 1, 2 is actually giving me 0. No problem. Okay. So now what will you do? Whether you will increment your j or whether you will decrement your k. That is a problem, right? You are not sure what to do. You are not sure what to do. You can increment your j also, you can increment your k also, you can increment your j also, you can decrement your k also. Now it might happen that you will say, okay, I will do any one, or let's say we will increment j. When j comes here, element becomes minus 1 0 2, which is greater than 0. You will say k minus minus, k comes here, k comes here. Now it is again 0, that is minus 1 0 1, giving 0. Again the same problem, because you did last time, you will do it again this time also. J will come here, j comes here, it will be minus 1 1 1. Sum is 1, increment k, done, no problem. K will come here and you will end the loop. But my problem is, because if you see these three elements, these five elements, what will happen? 1 2 3 pair, 1 2 3 second pair, 1 2 3 fourth third pair, 1 2 3 fifth pair, sorry, fourth pair. Actually you are getting four pairs. That is, this minus 1 was linked with this one, this one, this one. What I'm trying to say, if you see it clearly, let me change the ink. This element was giving me pair, triplet with this one and this one. But now, because of your incrementing j, it is only giving me one time. That is why threesome is not applicable here. For those of you who have the understanding of threesome, this is actually now crystal clear, because we are not getting all the pairs from threesome in the case when sum equal to 0 arrives. In this case, we are not able to get all the pairs. That is why we are not able to solve this problem using threesomes, right? I hope that this is clear and that it doesn't require any more explanation, right? So let's move on that how to solve it, right? What is the optimized approach? Okay, let me write down the array again. What were the arrays? 0, minus 1, 2, minus 3, 1, right? This was my array, right? Now I need, let's suppose I need three values x, y, z, present at ith index, jth index, kth index, right? X plus y plus z equals to 0. X plus y plus z equal to 0 is my condition I want, right? That means x equals to minus of y plus z, x equals to minus of y plus z. So if by some chance I get these values, I get that for minus y plus z, I have these pairs, right? Pair 1, pair 2, pair 3, etc., etc. Then my problem is solved. What I'm trying to say that for this x, because by one traversal I can get the value x is 0, x is minus 1, x is 2, x is minus 3, x is 1, right? This is done. If I get y plus z negative, right, that is sum of two elements in negative as pairs, that this value corresponds to this pairs, right? Then the value is solved. So what do we do? If you see it closely, this is actually written like a map. So store it in a map. That is, what I will do is, for my given array, that is 0, minus 1, 2, minus 3, 1. Right? I will create a map of type int pair to pair of intent, or more precisely, vector of pair of intent. Vector of pair of intent. Right? Now, to generate all the possible pairs, you will use two nested loops. Two nested loops, right? So system will go something like this: I going from 0 up till n minus 1, j going from 0 or I plus 1 up till n minus 1, right? Sum equals to ith plus jth, right? Ith plus jth. So uh, what do we say? Sorry, yeah. So mp of sum dot push back. What do you push back? I comma j, right? Prepare the map. So you can see 0 will pair with minus 1, 2, minus 3, 1. So preparing the map, guys, for 0, sorry, for 0 will pair with minus 1. That is, the sum will be minus 1. Minus 1, you will get indexes are 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Indexes are 0, comma 1. For 2, for similarly for minus 3, for 1. For 2, you will get 0, comma 3. For 3, you minus 3, you will get 0 comma, it will be 0 comma 2, and it will be 0 comma 3. For 1, you will get 0 comma 4, right? Coming to minus 1 with 2, that will give me the sum of 1. So 1 will get 1 comma 2. Minus 1 with minus 3, that is minus 4. So minus 4 will get 1 comma 3. Minus 1 with 1, that is 0. 0 is not here, so I will have to add 0 again. Also 0 will get 1 with 4, right? Let me take it down a little bit. Right. Okay. Then another pair with 2. 2 comma minus 3, that is minus 1. Minus 1 will add a pair that is of 2 comma 3. 2 plus 1, 3. So 3 will be added. 3 will be added as a list of 2 comma 4. Right. Now minus 3 will only pair with 1. That is minus 3 plus 1 gives me minus 2. Minus 2 also added with 3 comma 4. Done. Now after that, traverse it. So you come here 0. For 0 you require 0. For 0 you require a 0 sum. That is, my first value is 0. That means you need you need two values whose sum will give you 0, right? You will find 0. You see that there is a value 0. Now you will check if the indices, because the indices here is 0. Indices here are present 1, 4. If any one of them is 0, then that is not a triplet, because you are using a value twice. You will check if the values are different. So 0 is not here, so calculate. So 0, 1, 4, add it to the answer. For minus 1, you require 1. There is a 1. That is, now you can see 1 with 0, 4. 1 with 0, 4. Now you see 1 with 0, 4. And you see 1, 1, 2. Can I accept any of these pairs? No. Why? Because 104 is evidently 014. I already have that. 112, 1 is occurring twice. I don't want that. Okay. Coming to 2. Is minus 2 a part of it? Yes. So 2 is there, and minus 2 also has 3. So 2, comma 3, comma 4. Another, this is the valid pair. Coming to minus 3. Is 3 there in the map? 3 is there. So 3. So 2, 3, 4 again. I don't want that. I don't want the repeat. Now to eliminate these repeats, I will use a set. And then after the set is formed, I will convert this set into a vector. That's all. That's all. So what is actually happening? Because of these two nested loops, O of n square is happening. And now because O of n square plus n for the last traversal. And space is O of n. As simple as that. Not O of n square only, because we are excluding all the pairs, right? Okay. So O of n square is the space, O of n square is the time. So this is not a perfect betterment, but this is a betterment over the brute force. So I hope you're clear with it. And let us just write the code and finish the video, right? Not make it very long. So here we are. What we will do? First, we will subscribe to the channel. Okay, those of you if you are not subscribed, right? So int 10 equals to array dot size. Then make a set. So set of, now we are storing vector of vector int. So vector of vector int st, right? Now create a map. So unordered map of int with vector of pair of int. Now how many brackets have to be? 1 2 3. So 1 2 3. Let us name it as empty. Now for int I going from 0 I less than n I plus plus. For int j going from I plus 1 j less than n j plus plus. MP of, now minus of arri minus like plus. So what I'm trying to say is this will come in brackets. Minus of, let us just keep it as simple, right? Arri plus arrj dot push back. What do you push back? I comma j, right? All the pairs are stored in the map. Now what you do? So for int I going from 0 I less than n I plus plus. What is the required value? That is minus of arri. So if mp dot find this required value is not equal to mp dot n, that is it is present, right? Then what you will do? So for auto it in mp of required, if I is not equals to it dot first, and it is not first, it is first, and I is not equals to it dot second, that is it is not equals to any of the values present in the pair, right? Otherwise there will be duplicacy of elements, right? Then what you will do? Vector of int v, let us say cur, equals to I comma it dot first comma it dot second, right? Sort cur dot begin with cur dot end. Now push it into the set. So st dot insert cur, right? Now done, right? Now done, I guess. After that, set is formed, set is complete. Just convert it into a vector. So vector of vector int answer of st dot begin st dot end, return your answer. Let us try to compile and run it. Okay, so there is a typing mistake. Let us try to compile and run it now. Take on my end, I don't have to create a vector or vector int, it has to be a vector int only. Sorry for my mistake, guys. I hope this will work this time and will not give any error. Okay, it is working fine. I know the expected output already. Let us try to submit it. Okay, so it has been passed. So thank you for watching. Hope you liked it, and please make sure to like and subscribe to the channel. Thank you. Have a nice day.